Hello there, survivors, and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended, and it's finally time for Extinction. They've released the update, although maybe not in the fashion we would have liked to see. Currently, I think it's only for PC, and Xbox is still waiting. PlayStation does seem to have it though, so it's something, but would of course be much more convenient if we all got it at the same time. So today, we're taking a look, of course, at this map, at all the new build locations that will be available to us now that we have a brand new map to build on. And of course, we'll check out some of the build structures. Maybe we'll take a look at some of the creatures. We can do pretty much whatever we want. I'm here on my single player because I couldn't get my build server up yet, so I don't really want to start building something properly. But of course, we can play around a little bit with some of the new structure skins and all the new, I don't know, crafting stations, whatever is in the new Bob Talltails pack. So that will be very exciting, I think, to explore today. And of course, just explore a new map. I have played Extinction a little bit on ASE, but not a lot. So I'm excited to explore it more properly this time, as well as just see what the ASA version is like. So far, I have seen pretty much only this. So I don't know anything. You might already know a lot more than I do. So we will see. We will explore. And hopefully we'll just have a good time enjoying the fact that the new map is finally there. Even if it's not for everyone yet, we can at least start taking a look at it, hopefully, until you all get to play it as well. But hello there. Hello there. Welcome in. Hello there, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we are here in the city, the sanctuary. It's looking quite cool. Loving seeing the tapiaras flying around, all the creatures. The new tech buildings look very, very cool. They look a lot more techy than I remember from ASE. I feel like they were more like just gray blobs, and now they actually look quite cool. They look a lot closer to what we have with the tech structures, which I guess makes sense because, you know, this is supposed to be, I guess, the tech civilization that was on Earth before it all collapsed. So yeah, that definitely looks very, very promising. Extinction is, in my opinion, just a very exciting map because of the sanctuary, the city right here. It's just such a different setting, right? So yeah, I'm very excited to explore this, do some awesome builds here. I know that this little garden area here was always a really cool place on ASE. I like to have some lovely spots here for sure. Maybe build something, you know. Look at all these waterfalls, these pathways. Like, there's a lot of exciting things, I think, to explore. Yeah, the whole city vibe, I think, is really cool. So I'm very excited to explore. Curious to see good build locations. You know, I think we'll have a good look today, especially until I maybe can finally set up my build server and actually do some proper building. We'll just be checking out a bunch of the locations, maybe see if there's new things, although as I said, I didn't play Extinction that much, so you probably know more than me, but it's fine. We can explore it together. It does look quite cool, doesn't it? So far it's running pretty well, but I'm excited to see like all the new stuff. Maybe there's some changes they've made, but yeah, then again, I won't really know, so we're just gonna look for some cool things, you know, see what it's like. I think tech dinos are in now as well, so we might spot some of those. That would be cool. It's just a fresh single player. I don't know if I've had any mods active, because I honestly can't remember if I've ever loaded in any mods before on single player. But if so, there might still be some mods active, but who knows? Who knows? They might not even work right now for Extinction. Trying to see if we can spot maybe some tech dinos, you know, that would be quite exciting, whilst just taking a good look at the city. But yeah, as I said, I really like the vibes here in the city. The overgrown vibe now, especially with this new engine, I think works very well. You know, yeah, does look quite cool, doesn't it? Oh yeah, this is another little nice place in the middle of the city. There we go. But yeah, new areas. Oh yeah, the area around... Oh, this is less green than I expected. Normally this still, around the green up was still like quite green on ASC, right? Seems now it's more part of the actual wasteland already. Which, I mean, I don't mind. Let's just be happy that they seem to actually have given us some new colors for these rocks. Like, it's not the same sandstone that we got. It's more of the yellow sulfury rocks that used to be here, although maybe a little less clear than it used to be, but definitely still looks very, very cool. Oh my god, look at that city view. That is a nice view. That is most certainly a very nice view in my opinion. Very exciting. There's also this structure that was an ASC, but it definitely looks very cool now. Definitely a very cool spot. Yeah, I don't know a lot about where you should build on Extinction. I don't know if the wasteland is the best option, but this does look like it could be a cool place. I don't know. Oh, the Dreadmere seem to be spawning. Wait, is it? Oh, it's technically night, but it doesn't actually get dark on Extinction. So yeah, I guess the Dreadmere are here. Look at this one. This one has cool colors. That's very cool. But yeah, I guess those will be around. That's interesting. That most certainly is cool. Yeah, I guess the Titan King will now be spawning as well in the Wasteland. So maybe Wasteland builds not the best option. Okay, I was interested to see what Paleo does. Is it just all the corrupted Rexes are now Paleo? And on normal ones? Because there's... Oh no, there's corrupted Rexes, so that seems fine. Alright, but this does look quite cool, in my opinion. So yeah, definitely let me know if there's like certain areas you want to see first. We're just going to be exploring the map, to be honest. And see if we can find some cool spots for builds. You know, get inspired so that I know for the coming days what kind of builds I will be working on and will be focused on. Oh, there's a Reaper, corrupted Reaper as well. Yeah, I know very little about Extinction now that I see all these chaotic things happening already. I really do not know a lot. But that's fine, you know, that's totally fine. We're just here to have a good time, explore this map. It does look beautiful. Of course, I'm playing on the epic settings with like the cinematic lighting. But yeah, that does make this game look quite cool. And it does look unique to other maps. So that's... So far, I'm quite happy with what I've seen. You know, it definitely looks different enough. These plants as well. Look at this. Yeah, wasteland vibes. Some red water here. Corruption is already spreading. There we go. Yeah, definitely some Reapers around. I guess that's where the underground forest or the sunken forest is, right? Should we check out some of these domes, maybe? Maybe first the wasteland a little bit more. Yeah, this does look quite cool. I'm excited to see what it's going to be like to drive around in those battle rigs, those cars. That's going to be really fun as well. Just, you know, going crazy. Hey, hello there, Raz. Thank you very much. Hope you're not stuck at work for too much longer. And hopefully you're not on Xbox, because then it doesn't really matter yet. Yeah, I really hope they manage to get it out with Xbox soon as well. Corrupt dinos. I don't think we've seen a tech dino yet, but hopefully we will. Yeah, oh my lord, look at this giant skull. Was it always in Ark? I don't know. It's cool though. Seeing this, it really makes me want to just build there, but I don't know if that's very practical. Oh, this is an element vein just spawned. Oh. I might be starting some kind of wave boss fight now, right? Is it? Yeah, the hostels are approaching. I kind of might have started a little boss fight here. Quite crazy. But, yeah. I don't know. I don't think we're ready for that for sure. If I remember correctly, this area is where like the wyverns and stuff are. There we go. Okay, these sounds are very loud. Damn. Look at the Dread Waters. It does look quite cool, doesn't it? It's huge as well. So, what kind of... Level 15. Wait, you just feed it element? That's interesting. I mean, if that's all, that's not too difficult, I suppose. Depending on what happens. Yeah, they do look quite cool. They are definitely huge. That is cool. Let's see, because I think this is somewhere where the corrupted wyverns and stuff live. Yeah, this looks cool though. Yeah, this is definitely some new environments that we haven't had before. That is very nice. That is very nice. And surprisingly, at least so far, it's performing relatively well. Which normally, especially in single player where it also has to load everything, isn't the case. I don't think we can tame corrupted dinos. I think it's you can unlock some skins of them for your own tames. I don't know if it's for all of them or just for like the Rex we saw. But yeah, this looks cool. Yeah, there we go. The corrupted wyverns are here. Yeah, I mean, dude, this whole area, this is completely like new. This is all new textures and stuff. This is not like the same brown stuff that we're used to. So that's cool. Definitely some unique vibes here with all the corrupted plants and stuff. And then, of course, all these corrupted dinos. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. You know, something quite different than that we've had for the last little bit. Hopefully, it will perform a little bit better than Aberration did. There we go. This looks really cool, though. Yeah, this is really, really cool. Yeah, minus the Xbox part, this feels like so far a pretty good release. Especially since the delay that we've gotten since yesterday might have been mostly down to the fact that they were trying to wait for Xbox to get certified as well, maybe. Oh yeah, these wyverns do look really cool, but you can't tame them, right? How cool would it be if you could get one? I hope we can get the skins for these as well. The corrupted wyvern skin would be quite nice if that is a thing. I don't know if that's a thing. Damn. But look at this area. This does look like an alien planet, right? Like this feels very Star Wars to me. This is really cool. Yeah, dude. This is amazing. Yeah, I'm so excited now that it's finally here. I'm very excited to jump in, and of course, as usual, we'll be doing a bunch of builds. Today we'll mostly be checking out build locations, and we'll take a look at some of the skins, and then hopefully as soon as possible we can actually start building. Maybe in a little bit the servers will be available. I can start up my build server as well, so that I can just start doing like proper starter base and stuff without having to go to single player every time if I want to check it out, because usually servers just are a little bit smoother on Ark, you know, less risk of losing it because it didn't save right. Yeah, this looks really cool. Haven't seen a tech dino yet though, but I mean that might just be me, might just be unlucky. Let's check out one of these biomes, but first let's check what the time is. It's getting morning, so maybe it won't be too dark, because if I'm not mistaken, the time in the domes, that does change. Like this does get nighttime. All right, that does look like it's starting to get to be daytime. So for now, I guess let's change the time of day. to where we can see a little bit better. There we go, the snow biome. I always loved this idea of like, you know, you completely feel like you're in a proper snow biome as soon as you go in. Okay, well, let's explore this biome a little bit. I think I do definitely want to make some bases in each of the areas, but of course, I have to be careful because I know there's boss fights that are here. But then realistically, am I going to do boss fights in this world, in my private build world? Usually, probably not. But this looks really cool, dude. This area is nice. It might just be me, but it feels like a big step up in terms of like the environments feel very different once again. It feels like they spend a lot more time getting all this right. Look at these rocks. These are not all sandstone colored, guys. This I don't know. The sandstone thing was such a big, you know, thing, and it looks quite nice. This direwolf, by the way, beautiful colors. Beautiful, beautiful colors. I'm very jealous. I want to have that one, please. Oh, there we go. We've got a little snow owl. I've definitely missed those. Those are pretty cool. Gonna try and tame that one pretty quickly. Unfortunately, it doesn't have actual babies. But I guess that's no surprise. Although I did see that they might be coming soon. Well, next year. Like, they are working on flyer babies, which is quite exciting. This area, though. This area looks absolutely gorgeous with this water and this waterfall, this little river. This looks really cool. Then we have that dude. I always forget the name. The mana something. That looks absolutely crazy. I don't know. I don't like them that much. They're too crazy for me with all the jumping. Like, just sit still, dude. Just sit still. But this is so pretty, which makes me quite sad because I want to build here, but I know that there might be a big titan roaming around here somewhere at some point. But yeah, this does look really cool. This looks like some really cool bases. Oh my god, what is this? Hello, am I going to make my return with ruined base builds? This looks amazing. I can't remember this from ASA. Jeez, this is insane, man. This is like a whole house already. This is like your base. Like, you don't need anything anymore. That's it. That's all you need. Build done. Build done. You've got like your own personal driveway up, which should be very easy to like kind of defend. And then, yeah, you can have your little dino pen here on this level. Park some of your tames safely. You even have one of these crafting terminals, whatever these are. This is nothing. Okay. Apparently this is nothing. Looks like a crafting terminal. Maybe it's nothing. I don't know what this game does. And then you have even more levels to this build. This is amazing. Was this always in the game? As I said, I didn't play Extinction that much, but feels like I would have remembered this. But this would be a really cool... I'm definitely going to rebuild a ruin. I'm definitely going to rebuild this into a proper bunker base. Why not? This is really cool, though. That's new. Okay, I'm glad I know some things. But yeah, this is really exciting. Well, that's base number one. We're definitely going to do something with that. Maybe we can add some cool things to it. What is this? Is this just... Okay, this is just a cool structure, I suppose. I mean... Definitely looks really cool. Really, really nice. Well, that's exciting. So there are new things then. That's what we know now. Okay, I definitely have mods on because there's no alpha mammoths in the normal game. So yeah, I do have mods apparently in my single player. Oh my god, look at this. This looks amazing, dude. Man, I'm not gonna have to build any bases anymore. You can just live in these. Once again, you can close off the bottom to make your big dino pen. This is actually very big here. Yeah, I feel like these are really good base locations, to be honest. They're really nice. I'm very happy with these because I see a lot of potential of building some cool bases in and around these. And sure, you can get away with quite quickly making a base of the build that's already there. But for me, I think if I add like a cool build to the top of this, we can get some really cool base designs as well. Like specifically, of course, for this one spot or those two spots that we found so far. But I think that's going to be really exciting. I have missed doing the ruin builds, so this is actually the twist that I needed, because not only are they ruin builds, but they're much more modern looking builds, of course. So yeah, it will be fun to try to do a ruin in a completely different style than we've done before. So that is exciting. But yeah, these looks great. These look great. This is a really exciting option for bases for sure. And I guess because they're a little bit more around the edge, I don't think you would be in trouble with the Titan fight, because I think the Titan fight usually happens in this area. This feels like the area for the fight, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because once again, I haven't really played Extinction that much and I've never done any Titans. But yeah, this feels like a proper area for the Titan fight. It's not only out for PC, it's out for PC and PlayStation, and Xbox is still waiting for certification. So hopefully they will join as soon as possible. But yeah, dude, that base location is really good. Imagine living up here. Like, oh, gonna have to take another screenshot of this, because it's pretty much a base already. And I think with the recent modern builds that I've been doing, I think we can make some really cool on that. Oh, is this the spot where it spawns? That would make sense, I guess. Oh, yeah, I don't like the manas though. I don't know if I could live here with all those guys flying and flopping around all the time. But hey, yeah, I think this is my favorite snow area though, so far of the ones we've had in ASA. This is cool. There's definitely some really fun build spots that I can see myself working with. And I think there's no other ruins, but there's two really cool ruins in here already, so that's good. And I think those are probably somewhat safe-ish to use as bases. Shouldn't get you too much trouble with the Titan, hopefully. Yeah, there we go, man. Yeah, this biome is cool. I love it. And I'm very happy to see that we didn't get the same sandstone texture everywhere. So... Hello there, Mr. Wild Times. Yeah, this is some exciting stuff. I love the look of this map. And I like the biome idea, because there's just like radically different biomes and not too far apart. But these new ruins, yeah, definitely gonna have to do builds on those. Like, this looks amazing, dude. This looks very, very cool. And then the other one as well. These are really cool. So yeah, it looks like I will be doing at least 2 builds in the snow. But I mean, I think there's probably some safe spots to be found where I could do some builds without ruining my base if I do decide to one day spawn the boss. Although, as I said, most likely if I do spawn the Titans, I would probably do it on the community server anyway. So I think I'll be fine. I think I'll mostly just be building on my private server. So yes, it's Extinction Day indeed. All right, let's take another look. The city does look quite nice, doesn't it? I love the vibe. I think this looks slightly different than how it used to look. It's a little bit more overgrown everywhere, but that does make for some really cool bases. You know, you could have some really cool ones if you can live with your base being quite high up and having to probably fly up there. And then maybe on this layer you could have your cars, I suppose, because most likely you're gonna want to have a garage somewhere with your battle rigs, right? That seems to be quite a big part of this one, for sure. So yeah, we will see. Still haven't really seen any tech creatures, but that might be one of the mods that I apparently still had on my single player, interfering with them. But yeah, this looks cool as well. Like just these streets and everything. Oh man, it's gonna be such a challenge to find a good base spot to just get started with. Like, there's so many options. Driving around on these as well with the cars is gonna be so fun. Oh man, there's so many good spots though. So many options. So much potential for cool bases. Hello there, Mr. Banana as well. Yeah, those ruins are really cool. I can't wait for starting a build there. Man, I'm gonna be a busy boy, busy shark the next couple of weeks. Nope, that's just normal stegos. This is a cool area though. Little gardens. I love all these. Yeah, someone that works at Wildcard definitely does love foliage just as much as you do. But that's amazing. That is really cool. Okay, can we find one tech creature, or will I have to disable my mods? Maybe ecology is actually messing them up, you know, it's replacing them. I don't know how rare the tech creatures are supposed to be. Also, it's single player, so spawns might be messed up a little bit anyway. Yeah, this map is really cool, isn't it? Yeah, this definitely feels like it was greener before, but now it's more part of the wasteland, which I guess is fine, you know. Still looks pretty nice. Yeah. Looks really cool. Deck creatures, yes, deck creatures, we can definitely tame those. Yeah. Oh, apparently I also have shinies on. It's quite fun playing with how many mods I don't even know. Oh, I might have all the mods from the cluster on, to be honest. Yeah, that's probably what. I've done some testing in single player, I forgot. Oh, there we go. Look at this, the light coming through. It's just really cool. Yeah, the city, just because it's such a unique place, is definitely going to be amazing for some builds, right? Like, just look at how different this is. This is really cool. Yeah, we definitely need to do some race events on the cluster for sure. Like, I would say pretty often we need to do that. And depending on how hard it is to get the cars, we probably can start that quite quickly, you know? Do some cool races. It'd be really fun. Oh yeah. I am so excited. I'm not gonna stop building for the whole year. Yeah. This is gonna be really cool. I feel like I want to do some builds up on these platforms for sure, because then you have some nice views. You've got a little bit more sunlight up there. So yeah, we'll try to make a little list of builds that we want to see, but definitely do leave any comments on videos. Chat might be a little bit difficult to find them back, but yeah, this is definitely going to be quite cool. The Grand Prix, yes, the Extinction Grand Prix. Dude, this looks amazing. Wait, this looks way different. There's like caves or something there. There weren't caves here. What? Look at this. This whole little cave-like area. Oh, well, just found yourself a really cool base spot here. Damn, that didn't used to be like as much of a cave. And then you have... Oh, this would be a cool base location as well. Very, very tidy, but pretty cool and unique at least. But yeah, this is a fun little area. You know, if you want a little cave base. Oh yeah, the builds are going to be cool. And I like that they made like a little bridge for you to just get there quite easily. That's cool. It does look really cool, doesn't it? Look at this area. It's so cool. Yeah, this is nice. We're gonna have a good time. The rest of the year is looking good. The start of the new year looking even better. This will hopefully keep us busy until Ragnarok. I'm not sure if it's bigger than the island. I don't know. Definitely more unique biomes. It feels like, at least. Though a lot of the island feels very similar to each other. Oh, these waterfalls, dude. I love this. Yeah. This is all very, very exciting stuff. Oh, yeah, then we have this place. Like, this feels like it could be a really cool base. You know, out in the wasteland if you're brave enough. You know, you have the pipe as well. But I don't know how plausible of an area this would be. It doesn't seem too bad, but I mean, it might just not be spawning right now. Probably a giga spawn right here, right? But it feels very cool, at least. You know? But yeah, I guess now we also need to worry about the fact that the King Titan might spawn in the wild somewhere. Element infused gasoline? Damn, that sounds very crazy. I guess it wouldn't be too difficult to get that if it's just element dust and stuff, because that you can find that quite easily now on this map, right? Oh, we got a Rex. We got a Mr. Mad Dog back with a subscription 4 months in a row. Thanks so much, dude. Tier 3 as well. Damn. Thank you so much for all the support, man. You are back. You are back. I think we're all back. You know, Ark is back. Finally. We have a brand new map. It's looking really cool. I am getting more and more excited by the minute. Oh, yeah, we have giant spiders, but that's from a mod. Don't get too excited. That's just a mod. It's not the actual thing. Is that a... It is a stego. A tech stego. We've got one. Yeah, it's good to have those back, finally, right? I wonder if they will now also start spawning on the other maps after the update. Or if it's only going to be on Extinction for now. I guess we'll find out quick enough. Yeah, some crazy colors as well. Oh, dude, I'm happy. I'm very happy again. I don't think the servers are out yet. At least before I started the stream, the server wasn't released. Like the server software on the Torado isn't there yet. So we have to wait a little bit. But thank you so much for your subscription, Cheddar. Welcome in, welcome in. The snow owl babies aren't there, mate. They aren't there. They're not in the game. But they might be next year. I saw on Twitter one of the devs post that they have pretty much figured it out, but they need a little bit more work for flyer babies. But they might be coming as a TLC next year if they have a little bit more time to work on them. And I think next year the goal is for them to have a little less packed deadlines. So, yeah. Apparently they just put it in a trailer because it really looked cool, but I feel like they should have known better, because yeah, you get people very excited with that. But we should have known, because they talked about this during Extra Life, that they would have need some time for like a proper TLC for flyers to make babies work. But yeah, I mean, at least it's exciting to know that it might actually happen next year. Like, I wouldn't mind if they slow down a little bit on map releases if we get some proper good TLC like stuff like that, you know, fixing some of the older dinos, making them more exciting. I think a lot of the flyers could probably use some sort of glide effect, even though if it's like different speeds, but it feels like it makes sense that if you dive, you glide a little bit. And wild babies, if they have nests where they go to, that would be really cool, right? Could be really cool. But yeah, this map is definitely looking very, very, very nice. I am very excited to get going. Thank you, Cheddar. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know why so many people instantly believed when they saw babies in the trailers. I know it's like, it's very normal to assume that whatever is in the trailer is going to be in the game, but we already saw the RG babies and that never happened. Oh, this sulfur area is looking quite cool as well. Very nice and golden. Very cool indeed. So far, I'm loving the variation that is on the map. Definitely not too bad. Much better than I had anticipated, so that's good. The Dreadnought does look quite cool. That's going to be a fun new one to play around with. Yeah, corrupted skins. I'm hopeful that it will be for all creatures, or is it just going to be for the Rex? Because if it's all corrupted creatures, that's quite cool. I would love a corrupted wyvern skin. At least the Rex and the Giga. Okay, well, I mean, that makes sense, but yeah, wyvern I would really like to see. Honestly, if you're gonna do it, why not for all of the creatures? Because obviously they have it. Like, they only need to make it a costume. That's probably not that tricky because they have the looks already. Would be quite cool for some of your boss armies or your flyers to look like that. All right, let's move into the desert, see if we can find some cool base spots there. But yeah, so far I think the snow has really surprised me. I really want to build some cool snow builds there in those ruins that we found. And then of course, well, I mean, the city is a city. We're definitely doing some builds there, right? Like, that's no surprise. But now let's move back to the desert. Let's go into the scorched earth. And see what we have over here. Well, instantly it's reminiscent of scorched earth, but yeah, it feels different as well, right? Definitely looks cool. And once again, I just like the fact that we have so many different biomes in one part of the map. Oh my god, we got a Mr. Mad Dog being absolutely mad again. We're gonna have a few of these Rexes going off right now, but thank you so much for the support, Mr. Mad Dog. 5 gifted subs. Once again, you legend. We're gonna hit a Rex 5 times, I think, because for some reason it does it 5 times. So we got a lot of Rexes in the area. I guess that's all those corrupted Rexes that we are going to be able to get as skins. So, yeah. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah. This is going to be really exciting, this map. I feel like having the variations of both the snow and the desert on one map. And then also having the city, the wasteland. Oh, I can't wait. Just get started with some building. But yeah, this looks cool. Again, I don't know a lot about Extinction. I guess on the desert, you don't have to worry as much about your base being destroyed because it's a flying titan, right? I don't know. I mean, I guess it could still attack your base. Yeah, it's nice, right? Having a map with both desert, both the snow. We have the underground sunken forest, of course, as well. The very unique city, and then the wasteland. I feel like I'm gonna be entertained for a while here because all the differences that we can experience in the same map. And at least from the first impressions, the first look that we've gotten so far, it is very promising. It looks very, very nice. So, yeah, that is very, very excited. Very, very exciting. Can't talk. I'm too excited. This area looks really nice. It is like scorched earth, but it's still very different than that desert, right? It's more like an oasis almost. Like, it's a little bit nicer, I think, than maybe the desert of scorched earth. A little bit more pleasant to live in, maybe. But yeah, this does look like a lovely area as well. Like, oh, this is great. Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Mad Dog. Well, I did announce this before. I will not be able to set up the server until after I've finished the stream today, and then depending on what time it is, because they released, of course, the update, at least for my time zone, quite late. You know, I wasn't able to get on until 8 p.m. So for the community server, I will try to see how much I can get done before I go to bed, but it might be in a release sometime tomorrow. Depending on like how much I still need to set up and see if everything works with the mods and everything. But yeah, hopefully soon enough we'll jump into it, and then hopefully as well for the Xbox players, the update doesn't take too long to get certified. But yeah, this area as well, I mean, I'm gonna have too many options to build in. Like, there's just there's so many great looking locations. And I feel like this map specifically is just asking for a bunch of tech builds, right? Because tech is going to be much more accessible here. It fits the vibe, right? It's the vibe of this map, fits tech quite well. There doesn't really seem to be like a big ruin that we can rebuild here like there was in the snow area. We got this thing. This was also in ASA, I believe. I guess building on top of this wouldn't be too bad, to be honest. You have a nice view, but I somehow feel like this might also be where the Titan spawn somewhere, right? I don't know. But I guess it's flying. I really should find out what are good locations, like safety-wise, Titan-wise. What is? Go to 39. 39. 97. Over there. I think we were just there, right? But yeah, the desert looks pretty cool as well. I think for the deserts, since we had Scorched Earth not, well, I mean, I guess it's a little bit ago. I'm still excited to build here maybe, but definitely more excited for those snow ruins because they're quite unique. But I mean, this area, this oasis area definitely does look nice. Feels like you should have a proper holiday home somewhere here because it looks quite nice and tropical. But then there might be a flying Titan above your base someday. So I don't know if how safe that is. Maybe some Western. Yeah, Western would be fun again. I'm kind of wanting to build a Western town on Ragnarok. So I don't know if I would go full Western, like full town again. Because especially when Ragnarok gets the bison, I feel like a little Western town suits quite well there. But it's exciting to have these options, like all these different biomes. All right, let's find a way out and hopefully go the right direction. There we go. Yeah, I think the 39, is that not where we were here? Maybe not. Oh, maybe I didn't go there. No, I didn't go there. There is in fact a little base thingy or city thingy here in the corner of the map after all. There we go. Some of those tech structures that we see mostly in the city. Right on the edge of the map. I guess there is an option to build here. If you can deal with the pinging of those poles there, of course, because this is like the border of the world. I guess you could build a little base here. I mean, I do like the look of the new the techie textures because they look a lot more like the tech that we get to use as well. So feels more tied into each other at least. So yeah, it is getting darker now. Oh, this is when the meteors happen. Look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. Dude, this looks amazing. Look at that. So are they going to hit the city? No, the force field of the city protects it. Yeah, this is really cool. There we go. Look at that. Oh. Man, this is epic. This is really cool. Yeah, looks wise, I'm definitely very excited to get going on this map. Like, oh my god, dude. Look at all this. Damn. Those explosions as well. That is so cool. Like, what time is it? It's just during the day. I guess this is just like a meteor shower. Well, it will damage your base if you build in the wasteland because everything else is protected. Like, you will see that the dome, if it gets hit, it will kind of just blow up, and the city is as well protected by a force field. So I guess you just don't really want to build in the wasteland, in the middle of the wasteland. But if the Titan is going to be roaming around in the wasteland, I don't think you would want to build in the wasteland anyway. So yeah, because you can see, like, they stop before they hit the city. But I would assume that if you get hit by one in the wasteland, that yes, it will damage you. But yeah, it's only, I think only the wasteland actually gets hit. Everything else is of course force fields. So yeah. And otherwise, I guess there is also the force fields from tech, but those are not very big, so it depends on how big your base is. Also, look at this place. I mean, all these like ruins and structures in the wasteland definitely are tempting me to build something. I guess in something like this, if you close this off, you could use it as like a little base. Although, I mean, yeah, a meteor shower on your base definitely does not sound fun. Oh, but it does look amazing, doesn't it? Damn, dude. Okay, Extinction might be very high on my I like it list now. It might also be the excitement of the first day, but just the variation feels very nice. And the look works. Because Aberration was one of my favorites in ASE, but didn't work so well in ASA so far. This feels amazing. And it looks amazing. So, yeah. We'll see. This is cool. I guess we go into the sunken forest now, which should be right over here in the corner of the map. Seems like there's also some of these tech city structures around, just to kind of guide your way a little bit, I suppose. Maybe not. I think so. Yeah, this is, I think, the entrance to the sunken forest. It looks really cool though, doesn't it? So I guess this will be our little aberration-like area here on Extinction. Yeah, this is actually it's really cool, isn't it? You have so many options where to live, what to do. This is cool. I guess we just follow this pathway. Is this a pathway? Yes, it is. Yeah, we got some glowy vibes into the underground. Oh, it does look quite cool. So far, lighting doesn't seem too bad down here. Seems a little bit brighter here, at least, than some aberration areas. Oh yeah, we got some nice lights, and then I'm guessing we're gonna get to the main like cavern area. Got some nice water flowing down as well next to the path. I don't know how to tame it. It says give element, so I would assume it's a passive tame with element. Oh, there we go. This does look quite cool, doesn't it? It does give some aberration vibes, which isn't the worst thing, you know. That's quite cool. Performance-wise, it feels quite good as well. Of course, it's a much smaller area, which might be why it's going to perform better than aberration did. Oh, this looks cool, though. The lights. Yeah, the lights do work really well on ASA, so an area like this should work really well. Of course you'll get some darker areas, but so far this doesn't feel too dark for sure. Okay, no tech parasaur, unfortunately. Yeah. It's a pretty cool area as well. I just love the fact that we get all this variation on one map, to be honest. Like to have a whole underground area as well where you can choose to live. I guess there is also a boss fight here. I don't know at all where that would be. But I guess there would still be enough room to build somewhere else. Oh, look at this purple zone. Some purple lights going on here. Is this a little cave? That's probably the cave where you start the Titan fight, or at least you get the artifact for it, I suppose. Yeah, lots of lovely forest areas, of course. Crystals. There's plenty of light, it seems, inside. Also, this is where the gacha spawn? I think so. McSweven lives! Welcome back, Mr. McSweven. Oh, yeah, there we go, there we go. The gachas, he's proper pink, but that's fine. They're back. They live. They are back. They live once again. They are totally back. Yeah, this is cool. It's definitely a very cool area, the underground forest, right? You just, I guess, with all these areas, you just need to be careful and kind of know where the Titan is likely to spawn and how big an area the fight will most likely be. Look at these guys, man. They are very cute. I kind of hope that we are going to get the Santa gachas as well, like the Christmas ones with the Winter Wonderland event. I guess we'll find out pretty soon because they said they will announce more in the community crunch later today. So, well, today for US, I guess tomorrow for me. By the time it will drop, it's always the next day already. But yeah, the underground forest definitely also seems like a nice location. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of excited to leave Aberration behind quite quickly because of the lack of like amazing performance, and also because it's quite dark and for build videos that's not too exciting. But I mean, who knows, we might be doing some builds here. I feel a lot of excitement for Extinction right now and all the different biomes, so I think it's going to be good for me as well to have so many different options, different builds. That's what I at least like to do. I know, of course, some builds people seem to like a little bit more than others, but I think we'll be able to do some really cool stuff on this map. So once again, if you have suggestions, my Discord would be a really cool place. We have a suggestion channel for builds, but any comment on the video, I will definitely keep in mind. The stream chat might not be the best place because it's hard to keep that in mind after the stream is over, of course. Yeah, the ultimate, the mobile game already has all the events baked in. Because I did the beta test and then we had the Turkey Trial event. And now there's already a Winter Wonderland event active. But I guess that's easy because they just ported everything from Evolved, right? They didn't change really anything, so... yeah, this meteor shower weather type is very, very cool. I love the way this looks. This is very, very cool. All right, I think it's about time. Oh, dude, these explosions as well. It's so cool. It is really cool. All right, let's find a decent spot. Hopefully with a decent bit of light as soon as like there's not the storm going on. And then we can maybe try out some of the structures. Also, we'll take a little break to see if I can start my build server, because then we could actually also do maybe some building today. You know, because I prefer to have that on my server, because that's probably where I'll do most of my builds. So I don't have to worry about saving every time, you know. Yeah, this looks Looks pretty incredible. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are just as excited. I really hope as well for the Xbox players that it's gonna be out soon. So yeah, let's hope and pray. Okay, for now, you know what we'll do? We'll just have this on the little trailer, so you have something to look at whilst I go and check if I can start my server. Should we also have the sound? Nah, because then I can't really talk over it. All right, let's see if I can get my server going. Well, hello, we got a Rex again. Oh, we have a lot of Rexes again. Thank you so much, Mr. Maddock. As I said, after the stream is when I can look at the community server, not before. Because I need to do more than just click on. There we go. It seems to be up. So... But thank you so much for all the support, dude. I will, as soon as the stream is over, I will get started on getting the server up. And we will see what the result was of the FOD. Well, yeah. But I can't do anything until I'm done here. It does seem like the server is available. So at least my build server, I could be starting that. We can look at some builds. We can check out the building structures and maybe start a little starter base, right? I think that would be exciting. Yes, that seems all okay. I don't know if I have any mods on, but that doesn't really matter for now. I just need a place to build at. The Rex is still going. Damn. 10 gifted subs. You're a legend, man. You're a legend. But yeah, most likely, I don't know what the vote results were, because we did put out a poll, of course, because of the Xbox situation. But yeah, depending on the results of the poll, I will see. But I will at least get everything ready so that whenever we decide to launch, we can do it instantly and we don't have to wait for me to set anything up. All right. The #1 spot. Yeah, you definitely claimed that one. Definitely did that. Okay, so I think my server is updating now and getting started. So that's exciting. And then we can hopefully look at some of the building structures, because honestly, that is maybe just as exciting as the new map. Maybe even more, because we eventually will move on to other maps, but we will always have these structures available to us. So yeah, definitely excited to check those out, see all the new other items as well. Like there's a bunch of new crafting things again, I think, and of course, there's cars now. There's a lot of new stuff. The game has changed. It has evolved. Ascended, maybe. I am excited. Well, of course, the update will take a little bit for the server as well. So we'll just have the chance to take a look at the trailer once more. You know? I thought this was probably the best trailer they've done so far. It was really good. I wonder what that purple light is, though. The purple light looks amazing. Not sure what it is, but it definitely does look really cool. Also, can we appreciate the new music as well? Ah, it's really cool, isn't it? All right, the server is still updating, so maybe we'll go back to single player for a little bit until this is all done and dusted. Well, maybe I should actually get rid of the trailer now. All right, well, let's see if we can clear this thing. There we go. The weather is over, but it still seems to be meteor showering, but that's fine. All right, let's see these things. We want some normal structures, I suppose. Let's not take any modded structures. Just take all of these. Would be cool if we had skins for these, you know. I guess these usually get skins as well. I mean, I guess there's new gates now, isn't there? But is that just a variation of this? I don't know. PvP, well, I mean, I know I'm a very good PvPer, but yeah, probably not the best one to ask for PvP locations. There we go. So we have the structures, the doors, and the seats. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's get started with just making ourselves a little platform, I suppose. So that we have some room to work with and check out some of the new structures, because there are, I think, a bunch of them. So definitely want to check all those out, of course. You know what? Let's check out these first. So yeah, we have very nice, like, little bit of rusted metal, which is going to be quite a cool look, because you can definitely use this for a lot of builds, you know, just get to a little bit more of the rugged look. I like the little bones as well. I mean, it's Ark after all. I think you can always probably put this to good use. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a wasteland inspired build, right? It's just a pretty nice, decent amount of metal. Don't know how well it would blend in with the normal metal, if you could do some cool effects with those, but probably will stand out quite a bit. Actually, let's see if there's variations to these boys. Rotated. No, just rotated. Okay. Not too excited. Actually, let's try. We do have the variant cycler, so let's get that thing ready just in case. Also, let's make sure that we have the triangles just to see if they have anything special or different, but looks like it's just gonna be, yeah, it's just gonna be the same. All right, but they do look really nice. That's definitely gonna be a good one to use for sure. There we go. We have some ceilings. Might as well take a look at those as well, right? Probably gonna be the same look, but maybe there might be variation for the ceilings, right? Because that's what was with the steampunk ones as well. No, looks like it's just rotating them, unless they added like another system. Okay. Wait, what? Mod ceiling? I don't know. Anyway, it seems like at least the ceilings and the foundations are all the same. Maybe the fence foundations have a nice look to them. Seems like they don't, but they do have a nice look, I suppose. No variations, but pretty cool look. Probably actually makes a lot of sense to have that little bit rusted in the ground. All right, let's take a look. Let's make a big wall here where we can test some variations. Then we can have, you know, let's just create a wall of these as well, so that we can hopefully see if they have variations. There we go. And I probably... Did I get the doors? I did not get the doors. Because we want to make sure that we have those as well, right? We want to definitely test the looks of those. Okay, let's see. What are these skins going to look like, and what builds are we going to be making on Extinction? Well, this one definitely looks quite cool. I really like the style of these. This feels like proper survival, scrapping things together and stuff. Let's see if there's variations. It doesn't seem to be. Yeah, there's just flipping skins, so there's no variation. That's actually a little bit surprising. Especially after, well, the other two. No, even the Frontier one had some variations at least. That is a very cool doorway. There we go. That's just a taller version of that. Still pretty nice. And then we got the big doorways as well. Are there going to be variants of these? No. Damn, that is quite disappointing, isn't it? No variations at all. Not gonna lie, I love these windows being boarded up because that saves you having to use signs to do the same thing. Let's see, however, there's no variations for that. There's no variation of that. So I guess there's no variation whatsoever for these ones. That's a little bit of disappointing. I think I would have loved maybe some walls variations with like maybe less or more metal, because then you could blend them in together a little bit, because now of course everything repeats. Yeah, it's a little bit sad that there's no variations, to be honest. You know, would have been nice. But I guess, ooh, this is cool though. The decorations on them are really cool. I like the skins themselves. They look amazing. But yeah, some variations is always very helpful, right? To, yeah, just get that whole build going. Yeah. All right, let's check out more skins. I guess the quarter ceilings, well, I don't really expect them to have any variations, and probably neither will have the triangles, but we will try. I don't know if it's out for Xbox, but I mean, I don't think it is. Wait, why is that variation all to the side like that? Oh, you can flip these. The flipped skin actually does work, because you get something that is quite different. Is that something you can do for these? No, I guess these you can only rotate. But I guess the ceilings we would be able to flip. Yeah, the ceilings I guess we can flip, so we can have a wooden ceiling, so that would be nice, you know. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that would be helpful. I think having the wooden floor with a little bit of metal in them is going to be quite nice, and then whatever is below would have the much more metal look. I suppose that is quite nice. Seems like my server is still somewhat struggling to restart or start at all. So looks like we're stuck on single play for a little bit longer. It dropped like a little over an hour ago, I think. Like an hour and a half, maybe. No, 2 hours. I don't know. I was at home when it dropped. I started the update and then I had to leave for a little bit, And then I came back and it was downloaded and I started streaming. So however long that is. I mean, we've been streaming for an hour, so I guess 2 hours or something it's been out, I think. So so far, I mean, it's gonna be fun, these structures, definitely. And I think we can blend them in quite nicely with some of the other ones we have had before. So definitely we're gonna be some fun builds with these. Let's see the pillar skins. That's always a good one to know what they look like. And of course we have a few variations for these, so that's always exciting. There we go. Okay, this looks as a good skin already. This looks quite nice. Oh, no variations again. Oh man. I guess at least you can flip them, but yeah, it's really not great that there's no variations for these. Would it be nice to have some variations? Coordinates, well, I'm not gonna have coordinates at all times, but I'm right now over here in the city. Yeah. It seems like we're not gonna have any variations for these structures then. Maybe the roofs. Maybe the roofs. We will find out. We have some roofs. We'll have some ramps. And let's also flip one around so that we can see the other side. We'll have some stairs and some of these triangle stairs as well. You know, gotta figure it all out. Why does this not want to just be there? Okay, I guess you're gonna be the other way. Fine. Don't know why I need 3 anyway. There's definitely not gonna be 3 variations, right? But we'll find out. Ooh, that is a cool looking roof. There we go. And I think I like these stairs as well with a little metal detail in there. Oh yeah, so this is the flipped side. So this is the underside, I suppose, and that's the normal side. There we go, yeah. These stairs are going to be quite cool. I feel like they would blend together nicely with, well, either this wooden texture, of course, maybe also with the frontier wood. Could be quite nice. And then these ones look quite nice. Nice and industrial from the inside. And very cool on the outside as well. Let's see. Do they have variations? Well, they do have at least the one variation with some lights, you know, some broken things, but at least that means you can break up your roofs a little bit. That's cool. There's no variations for these, but they are very nice stairs. Also no variations for the ramps or the stairs. All right, but at least the roofs, at least the roofs, guys, at least the roofs do have some variations in them. That is good news. And it's actually to let in light into your build. So yeah, that is well, I guess it's broken, but it just means that you have like a window, right? So that's cool. That's really nice. That is really, really nice. The location is right over here. East side of the city. You've been up for 20 hours? Oh, no, I just went to bed, dude, last night, and I'm very happy because now it's the next evening before it released. But at least it's here. At least it's here now. All right, let's see some of these little quarter pieces. See what they look like. And then, very exciting, the railings. Because I've seen those in the trailer, and they look really, really cool. So excited to play around with those. Let's skin all these. Let's also skin all these. But yeah, this is gonna be a good day, isn't it? Oh, no variations for those. But look at the railings, dude. These are amazing. No variations, no variations. That is, I mean, it's a little sad, but still they are quite nice, aren't they? I feel like they really fit the survivor feel of Ark. like very just randomly put together items. Spiky. That's quite nice. You know, keep your little gardens safe. Your little dino pen safe. All right, let's see. This server of mine is still trying to restart somehow. So whatever this update is doing for servers, it seems to take a while. Maybe because everyone in the world is probably trying to launch servers right now. That might be a factor there. Anyway, let's see. We are up to here, so we can see what the roof triangles can do. Maybe we'll do them over here. There we go. And then, of course, we can also do a little corner of the roof. Oh yeah, we got the drops now as well, right? Yeah, I think the roofs are going to be good, especially if you want to have like a factory kind of build. I think would work quite well with these. So yeah, unfortunately, doesn't seem to have variants. Neither does this one. That is a little bit a shame, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll find a way. I mean, there's no way that this one is gonna get a variant for this, but I just thought it would have been a good opportunity. But you could probably still work this into your builds, right? Shouldn't be too crazy. All right, let's place down some of these things because they will very likely have some skin. So we'll put a few of those around. Let's do the whole set. We'll have a few of these as well. And then we'll have some tables. I mean, don't know why I'm putting more down. There's definitely no way that they have multiple. I guess we do have this skin. Why does that not even work? Okay, so the door skin doesn't door. That is a little bit weird. The seats, however, oh, dude, these are quite cool, aren't they? If you need to update mods, you just uninstall them, because that's what Arc does anyway. I mean, they do look quite cool. Would be nice to have some variation. Oh, does it? But if I place it, it gets rid of the door instantly. So might not be working yet. Let's see. We have the gateways. Oh, they do not have those new gate sizes. I thought there were new gate sizes. Maybe that's in the behemoth one, I guess. Or they are called differently. All right. Well, let's see what the gate looks like. Oh, dude. The gate's so cool. Got a trike on there. That is really, really nice. Okay, there's no variations, but oh, dude, the trike. It's a little bit derpy, I guess, to open from that side, but this, oof, that I know it does that, but it normally just doesn't get rid of the skin, right? Or does it? I don't like my doors auto opening most of the time. Wait, was there variations here for new gates? No, so I guess there's. Maybe they're called differently. They're probably like a garage door. Dude, look at this. I love that there's so many skulls and bones involved, because that feels something that should have been in Ark way more already. Right? It feels like one of the few things you would try and use a lot of. But yeah, this one looks cool as well. Of course, a lot of the car-inspired stuff in there, which makes a lot of sense. But, there we go. That looks cool. All right. Let's see. We have had everything here, but there's probably more structures that we've missed, right? Like... well, the cliff platforms are not going to have skins. They never do. The large cellar door. Greenhouse never gets skins, right? I mean, we can try, but... I thought we were getting new gate sizes as well. Do they have like a fancy name that I don't know? There we go. It's a hangar door. It's in these. Barn door. Okay. So... I have the hangar door there. We'll have a barn door over here. And then I guess we'll have the large cellar door over here. And then I suppose there's also behemoth sizes of these. So we have that one. There we go. All right. Question is, what do they look like with some proper skins? There we go. Okay, so this is like a big barn door. Wait, that feels weird that it opens like that. That feels weird, right? There we go. That's the way you feel like it should open. I guess it's because it's a hangar door. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, I guess, for hangars. There we go. I mean, there's no variation. And then we have the cellar doors as well. I don't think Adobe, like normally the structure itself doesn't matter for the skins. It's gonna be the same, no matter what. I mean, I guess if you're planning on building a hangar, I guess there's some sizable doors now to use. You know, it's not too big though. Can a Quetzal fly through these? But yeah, I mean, I would be surprised if the greenhouse gets a different skin, but we can at least give it a go. But no, every kind of wall just gets you the same results, but that's fine. They are looking quite nice, aren't they? All right, let's check this bad boy out, the garage. That's quite a big one. So this is where you drive your car in, and I think this should also work as a structure itself. So for like builds, yeah, we can snap things to this. So you can just build this into your build. You can build on top of it. Interesting that, oh, you can hide the roof. It's not doing that for me though. Maybe that will get fixed. Because in the trailer, yeah, you could see there was open gaps in there. But, I mean, yeah, this does look quite cool, doesn't it? Okay, so if I want... Wait, why doesn't it snap to this now? That's weird. Okay. Wait. Do I need to get like some beams in place? Okay, so we have a big hangar door. So we could have... Well, kind of feel like... Oh god, my door might now be stuck inside. There we go. Okay, what we want is always open this way. There we go. That's not too bad, right? Okay, what does this structure do then? Okay. Guess you would need a car in there, but it does look quite cool. I love there's little details around. That's going to make it a lot nicer to have as a part of your base, right? Also, I guess another thing that we kind of want to try is if I take out Steampunk and Frontier Skin, can I also apply those to the new gate structures that we got? Yes, you can. Well, not surprisingly, they didn't really... Is it? Well, I guess it's slightly new designs. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, you can also turn these into the Steampunk and the Frontier ones. The new garage door, or the hangars doors and the barn doors. So that's nice, at least, that they gave us the new structures for all the skins as well. That is good. That is good. Now all we need is the crafting stations as well. Alright, is there any other building related stuff? It's kind of annoying that I have so many mods now installed here as well, because that does mean that it takes a lot longer to get going. The server, by the way, my server is still trying to start. I think I might have to just... Should I stop it? Maybe not, because it might not start at all. But yeah, it's having a hard time launching. All right, so if you know structures that I need to look at, the final option, that's the seats. That's the one I used on the furniture. That's these ones. That's always in the skins, you know, the last, well, at least since the Steampunk one, where they got like separate skin options. Yeah, that's the decoration, but I doubt they will work on like a smithy or something, you know. Because this is what you would want, but no. Yeah, let's see if there's any other new structures that we need to take a look at. What's this? Shield module. Oh, that's for the mech. Okay. That's a mech. A blade wasp hive? What the frick is that? A makeshift mega lab? Dude, what the heck is going on in Ark? Oh yeah, the bio grinder. That's what we need. That is what we need. I don't know. I didn't read the patch note, guys. I didn't have time to read them before going live. What are new structures that we need to take a look at? Okay, let's see some of these. What is a blade wasp hive, and also why is it so giant? Placement on the floor? So what does this do? Uses honey as fuel and sulfur as ammo. Okay. Okay, let's give myself some honey. And then hope. So those, do they just attack the stuff now? Okay. If I lure this guy over. Oh, yeah, he can't get pissed at me because I'm invisible to him. Well, that's too bad, I suppose. Well, I guess that's that. Is there more structures? Oh yeah, we had some more, right? We had the Mega Lab. What is the Mega Lab like? Let's take a look at that thing. That looks cool. What does it do? Element dust. Okay. Gasoline, gas crafted. Okay. So this is just a better chem bench or something? I guess. And then, what the heck is this, dude? This is so big as well. Kibble produced from grinding tamed creatures' ends of hair. So you make kibble with this? That's crazy. That is crazy, but it's cool. It looks cool as well. Definitely nice to have like in a factory themed build, or I mean just of course any wasteland apocalyptic build. It's gonna look cool. Yeah, those are some really cool structures. Yeah, that is very cool. Was there any other things whilst let me see. Now my server is still restarting. That sucks. Because I don't really want to start a starter base build if I'm not on my server yet. Let's see. So we had this one. We had the bio grinder. Is there any other structures? The tech bridge. That's a thing now. Put so many mods on. Why did I have the mods on? The engrams. Yes, that's smart. We can do this. So I guess we want Bob. Right. And then maybe Extinction. Oh yeah, we have taxidermy now, right? Taxidermy. And we have the doggo stuff. Oh, I can't wait for the doggo as well. A dino leash. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing in Omark. Getcha. The Tribe Tower, of course. The Tribe Tower, guys. And, oh, the Wasteland Lights we need to check out. Okay. Element, that's all fine. We don't need to look at that. Tech bridge, we have that now. I guess that is pretty much it. So we want to have the Tribe Tower. We want to have... what else did we want to have? The dog stuff is not something we look at now. I already forgot if there was anything else. Oh yeah, the lights and the taxidermy. Okay, so lights. Of course. Taxidermy. Let's take a look at these. I can't believe that I forgot about these because I've been looking forward to these a lot. There we go. I can make a statue of myself. That's lovely. Is there a way to like change the look of these or not? Okay, I am floating as well. Oh, you can hide the base. That's nice. But why am I floating though? Is it because I'm tiny? Look at that. There we go. Can I also equip myself with items? Oh yeah, I can equip myself with items. That's pretty cool. That means I can make shark statues now. That is amazing. That is what's gonna happen, guys. Prepare yourselves for a lot of sharks. All right, let's check out the lights as well. I'm quite excited to see these. We got the normal ground ones. That looks quite cool. Then the ceiling ones. Yeah, we saw those in the trailer. Spotted those things. Those are really nice. And we have the wall. Kind of difficult to properly see because there's like a circle in there. But that looks really cool. Then we have a desk light. And we have the bonfire. Yes, this one is going to be really cool in the base as well, you know. Tribe, gather around the bonfire. Yes, 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 yes. That's going to be super cool. Was that all the different ones? Yes. Okay, but that's nice. That's a new kind of light structure. And then we've got the tribe tower where we're going to need a bigger place, I think, because oh. Oh my god, dude. Look at how big this is. But this is, especially for the post-apocalyptic builds, this is going to be such a cool little thing to have. I have not seen anything from the cutscenes yet, so please don't spoil me. But yeah, this looks cool, dude. What does this thing do? Requires Apex trophies. So Apex trophies, I guess, are what powers it. I love the fact that there's actually a walkable structure. Are these usable? No, that would be cool. I could blow the horn. Maybe if you power it, though. Maybe you can. That is quite cool. Lovely. It looks really nice, though. It looks really, really good. Yeah, can't wait to see what people are going to do with these, especially on servers. It's going to be quite fun, isn't it? Even on PvE, I feel like it's just going to be nice to build like a new type of base, a new style of base, of course, trying to incorporate all these things. The taking over the world, post-apocalyptic feeling. And then we have a tech bridge. I have no clue what they do or how they work. So I feel like I should just make a new one maybe because it's quite busy. There we go. So what does a tech bridge do? Okay, that's great. What does a tech bridge do? What do I need? What? I don't get it. Okay. Okay, I don't understand how this thing works. What do you do with the tech bridge? Because I can't seem to place it at all. Oh, that's fun. Yeah. The server still hasn't started. This is crazy. This is a sad day. Yeah. Well, I guess that does mean that we have checked out all the structures at least. The news company. Well, this is all the dog stuff. I guess the dino leash we could still check. Explosive spare. And of course, maybe we should check out the car. How have I not taken a look at the car? Why don't I see the car at all? Battle rig. Wait. It's not a thing? You just build a garage? That's all? Okay. I guess we can take a look at the spare. Explosive one. Oh, it takes a little bit. So I guess it doesn't explode right away like the trailer showed us. Okay. But it doesn't show me how to craft like a rig. Oh, there we go. What the heck is this? Okay. Oh, and then you need stuff to go and craft it. Oh, that is quite cool, actually. So yeah, the roll cage, a racer, or the truck. And then you can do this for... Like, you can combine a bunch of different options, right? But yeah, you'll need a stuff, and it's not gonna... It doesn't let me do it... Oh, it does let me do it in creative. Wait. Okay. Let's make a truck. Why not? What should I have on the front? Some spikes. Smoke screen, jump jets, the tow hook. So we have a trank gun. That's cool. Minigun, flight-seeking missiles, and a flamethrower. The flamethrower looks really wicked. Like a wyvern head. That's pretty cool. Nope. Oh my lord, dude. We got a car. That's not too bad, honestly. That controls pretty nicely. Oh, that shoots my cable. Okay. Can I also control the fire thingy myself? Maybe not. Maybe I do need someone to mount that. But this works surprisingly well. Not sure how I'm driving around as I didn't give it any gasoline, but maybe it just comes with some when you craft it before it runs out. Oh, that wasn't great. Well, this is a good test to see what happens if you fall down. Not too bad. I guess it can't jump without the jump jets? Or can it? Wait. Oh, now I'm controlling the turret. So you can actually do this yourself. That is cool. Okay, yeah, but it doesn't seem like I can jump. By default, at least. But, I mean, this is not too bad. Oh, yeah, they do seem to be able to flip over, but they just keep going. They're pretty nifty to get around. All right, well, I guess let's drive into the wasteland for a little bit, right? Let's do some car exploration. Because this is probably much more like what you would actually be doing when you play the game instead of hopping around in creative, what we've done so far. But yeah, this is quite cool. First person, it's not great. It's not great, I can tell you. You can look around. It's probably better if you're not driving. But yeah, you don't really see where you're going. Might also be my setup, of course, the way I've built the car. Maybe if you have a different window, it will be a little bit easier to see what's going on. But yeah, this so far drives very well. Oh. And it doesn't seem too overpowered. Like, it's faster than land tames, but I feel like that makes sense. But you still get slowed down if you knock things. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun addition. Look at me just in my little car. Oh, yes, you can also hit dinos. Oh, I think I might be out of power. Yeah. We ran out. There goes the fun for us for now. But this might be a great opportunity because I think they said that you can actually always retrieve your vehicle in the garage. Never not gonna get funny seeing myself as a little statue. Deployed rigs. Wait. I guess my rig is gone. I thought you could call them back. But maybe not. Maybe not after all. Damn, my server is still not started for some reason. Why is it having so many issues? That's not one. It's not great. The best spots we found so far. I think the ones in the snow, the ruins there was pretty cool to see, right? That was pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking so long to restart the server. Yeah, I'm excited to get started with these structures. Well, I guess this is not not one of the structures. Let's make them all back to the actual things. Oh yes, the outfits. I totally forgot. Yeah, let's take a look at some of the outfits, because I'm actually quite curious to see, because normally of course I'm dressed as a shark, but at least for the start I think I'm gonna be going as something a little bit more wastelandy, right? Might as well enjoy them for a little bit. So we should have a bunch of them. So let's start with these, I suppose. Oh, we have a little tiny man. There we go. Look at this guy. I'm a proper little biker dude. I love all the skulls as well in these designs. Like all the bones. Oh, that looks very cool. Very, very nice. All right, let's take a look, because there's definitely more. I wish I could just... Oh, I can't just drag them on. Okay, good. That saves a lot of time. The Warlord variation. Yeah. So this is the Warlord. Wait, did I not change chest piece? Is there no Warlord? I guess there isn't. Oh, well, this was already a Warlord shirt, so there wasn't a shirt for the War Pig. Oh, there is. It's just not all in the same collection. So this is the different shirt. But that looks really cool, to be honest. And then it seems like there's more helmet options as well, which is really cool. Allows you to get your own favorite. So we got this like little gas mask variant. That's quite cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. We have the Crocosaurus. Yeah, that's a cool one. That's definitely a good one as well. Little crocodile helmet. Very, very nice. And what else? This one. This reminds me of Star Wars a lot. This helmet. Yeah, I think this is the one I'm gonna rock. I love this look. Well, maybe not the rest of the skin, but this helmet I like a lot. Alright, let's see what would be my ultimate wasteland outfit. I think I don't know if I want this one or this one. I kind of would want the skulls, but just leather jacket looks quite nice. So you either have those shoes or a little bit more normal boots. But I guess this is quite cool. And then this is the one we have right now. What is the other variation? That's quite nice. And then for the hands, we have these. Doesn't feel like a huge difference to the hands. But yeah, these are some cool outfits. We can be some cool wasteland warriors, that's for sure. Right. That's not too bad. Not bad at all. Little wasteland adventurer. You know what? Actually, what we should do... if I put my skin on here, we can actually take a better look at it. See if we like the outfit I've created. There we go. He could be a Star Wars character. Especially that helmet, to be fair. That looks really, really cool. Yeah, there's some cool skins. So some new cool customization options to make your character more unique, you know. Especially if you start combining them as well with the other skins that are already in the game, of course. There's a lot of combinations you can now make. So yeah, that's going to be really, really exciting. Oh man, I really wish that that my server would be starting right now, because then we could be going into a little starter base build, because I really would like to do it on my server so that I have all the builds in the same place. But yeah, for some reason it doesn't want to be starting right now. Let me see if there's any changes that I could make. Yeah, I don't think I can do much. It's just trying to restart, but it's not working. Why, Ark? Why? Okay, yeah, it still says it's updating. So I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, we have taken a good look at all these new build structures. I really love the bones being used a lot in these. I think that's definitely a great addition. These new doors, the garage doors, or no, the hangar doors and the barn doors are going to be quite useful, of course, just to have like more variations of like sizes and shapes of doors and gates to use. That's going to be quite cool. This one is, of course, really nice with the trike head. Then these ones, yeah, I mean, the cellar doors still normal, but wait, can we get rid of these for a little bit? Because, yeah, the roofs are nice. I mean, a little bit disappointed there's no variations for most of the skins, but they do look really nice. There's a lot of incredible details in these. Very, very nicely designed, especially as these bones and stuff. Like, that's gonna be really cool to have around your base. You know, make it known that we're playing Ark and there's dinos in this game, right? There's bones everywhere now. These lights as well, really nice as well. Really cool. These gates look a little bit silly with them floating just like this. But yeah, and then of course the new garage structures. Well, definitely one of the first builds we're gonna do is building this garage into something of a build, because I feel like that's gonna be one of the things many people will be wanting to do. You know, get a nice garage build going quite quickly, as soon as you can, I would say, because it's gonna be a very fun new way to travel around the Ark, right? Oh my god, there's some raptor sounds. Some raptor sounds, some bits. Yeah, I've tried to stop and restart the server, but I don't know. I don't know why it's not it's not responding. It's not doing what I wanted to do. So hopefully it will restart at some point, but it just seems to kind of be stuck on trying to update and not actually updating, which is a shame. But I mean, at least we were able to check out all these structures. I think we're going to do some really fun builds with this. Probably, of course, we're going to have a little starter base as one of the first builds. I was really hoping to do that, so hopefully if the server starts in a little bit, I might still be able to do that today. But otherwise, that will be one of the next things. As soon as I can, I will jump into that, and then there will be at least a stream tomorrow. There will be also a stream on Sunday and Monday. And then I'm gonna have a day off for Christmas celebrations with my family, and then I'll probably be back quite quickly afterwards as well. And many of the training dummy should be able to use dermis as well. Okay. Yeah, it does have the dermis. So maybe if I take this. Oh no, I lost my haircut. But yeah, you can make it look like a little dude. Yeah, I guess we could look at some creature dermises as well. Right, what would be a cool creature to get? Don't know if I hit that. There we go, lovely stego. Lovely dung beetle. That's what we're gonna get. Why not? And the big hero. Do I have to kill it? I thought you just needed to hit it. Yeah, okay, I didn't get anything. Okay, well, I guess we can kill it. Right. We can kill some creatures. Which one would we like? Would we like a trike? There we go. That did get us a dermis. Get one of these. Give us all the dermises, please. There we go. We should be right over here. Okay, so got a nice little stego. And we can have a little trike. Actually, no, let's go for the tiny Tabajara. There we go. Hide the pedestal. Look at this. Yeah, this is gonna be so cool. For the decorations. There's tech dinos. There's definitely tech dinos. Yeah, this is quite cool, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is gonna be so fun to decorate bases with. I wish there was a way to change the base. Oh, you can also just have it like this. Just have like random dino statues around. Oh, hello, sir. There we go. Yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, can't have a dino dermis on these. That's fine. All right, let's check if the server does want to start now. Yeah, it's not doing much at the moment, I think. Okay, one more try to restart the server and see if it works. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see if it works. But yeah, we've got a lot of new exciting tools with all these new skins, new build options. We got the dermises to decorate with. We got cars, garages. We got so much. A lot of new things to play around with. That's for sure. So hopefully, my server. But my server hopefully will start. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I guess we could look for the spot where we want to make a starter base. I think I want to do a little base in the city. I don't know. Feels like a good place to be starting is the city, right? The lamps at night. Well, it doesn't get dark on Extinction. I guess we can take the lamp into one of the other biomes. Because there it does get dark, doesn't it? Okay, let's see. We can have one lamp here. Can we? Would be cool if we could place it there. Guess we need to place down some structures just to be able to do all this. There we go. So we can have two of these. We can have a little wall one. And I guess the desk one we can just put down here. We can have the bonfire. What do we need? Thatch. Can we also just use spark power? That would be way easier. Right? There we go. Those look nice. That looks cool. Then we have... Yeah. It's all with like proper little fires going in there. And of course we got the big fire. So with all the little flames, let's make it nighttime. To see if we can see what they look like at night in the dark. So yeah, this is pretty dark out there. We got these lovely lights. I love the bonfire, dude. The bonfire is gonna be really nice. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Just need a little tribe around it. These ones are quite nice. Don't seem to give off a lot of light, but might also just be this spot. But they look really cool. I love the bonfire. It's going to be very cozy in the bases with these, that's for sure. It's going to be a lot nicer to look at than just your regular little lamps that we usually have. And it's of course just nice to match them with your base, right? If you're going to be building a whole base with the Wasteland War things and all these structures, then it's going to be nice to have some fitting lights to use as well. And yeah, these are definitely quite cool. There's no variations for them, but that's fine. We have a few different ones already, so. Yeah, I do feel like that, especially these ones, you can definitely use them in multiple styles of bases. They're quite nice, those. Yeah, little big baskets. The bones, I think, fit Ark as well. Like, can fit into more styles. This one you could probably also fit in more. The wheel might be the difficult part to fit in. But just the torch itself looks quite nice. And the bonfire does look quite nice, but yeah, it does have the barrel does make it a little bit limited in which style, because it was just a bonfire. Could probably also use it for more. But I mean, it's definitely a good look. It's a nice addition. I mean, I'm just happy that we're getting so many new build structures every time there's an official map release, because yeah, gives a lot of new options to play around with, right? And a lot of decorations without needing a lot of mods or skins yourself, like install them yourselves. Like, you just have them in the base game, and that way, you know, everyone is gonna see them. Whether they have like custom cosmetics, of course, they can disable them, and not everyone might see the same, but at least with these ones, you know, you're good to go. And all the other features, I mean, they add a bunch of features each time. These cars and stuff, they look quite cool. But yeah, as soon as you start using them and mixing them with the things that we have, I think you saw it in the trailer already, right? You saw a lot of the scaffolding from the Frontier pack was in there. I think there's definitely some of the steampunk elements that you could probably bring back in and use here as well. That's going to look quite cool, because especially with this wasteland and this post-apocalyptic style that it seems to heavily lean into, I think you can get away with a lot of like clutter from different styles matching, matching together. So that would be really cool. And some of these decorations, yeah, that's going to be fun to play around with. But as always, I will say, I really would like to see like proper skins as part of these packs, like for the Frontier, for the Steampunk, for the Wasteland, to also use on all of your other structures, like the Smithy. How cool would it if this one would be fitting the same style? And for all the other things, you know. I have not figured out how to craft the new gasoline, no. But it might just be in the garage, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe in this new thing, although that's quite late in the game, so I hope not. Nope. Does it show up here? Nope. Yeah, I don't know where it would make it. Maybe a creature? Or I guess whatever these things are, like these are. No, there's also no really guess here, is there? Or do you do it in the car itself? I don't know, man. I lost my car out here. Fuel required. Yeah, I don't know where you would make it. Maybe they've hidden gas stations around the map. It would be quite funny if they did, but I don't think they did. Alright, I'm gonna check once more if my server has finally updated and started. It still seems to just be trying to restart for some reason. Which is a shame. Okay, well, anyway, let's look for a starter base location. I kind of would like to build somewhere around here because I like this spot. And one of the ideas, but I don't know if I want to do that for this base. Maybe I just want to make a standalone starter base. That's probably what we should go for. Because one of the bases that I want to do is like a compound. So it grows over time. So you have like the garage that you can build. You can make a watchtower, the tribe tower, a dino pen. And it's slow. You can add all those different builds together to make one compound. I think that would be a fun idea for like a base build series to do. A little bit different, but I think it would be useful. Let's see, where would I like my starter base to be? If I was Bob out here running around surviving. Well, the ones that I really like so far are the ruins in the snow. There's some new ruins that look quite cool, and I want to try and rebuild. Not sure if I like the best location, so it's a little bit dark now, isn't it? But yeah, these new ruins, these like cool modern structures, they look quite cool. There's 2 of them. Definitely want to rebuild those into some really cool modern bases and add some cool structures to that. But yeah, I also definitely like this part of the sanctuary city. The like little garden area out here, and then especially this part. This would be a great part to build a base, I think, because you have like the whole garden area in front of you. There's even some different layers that you could use. Like you could build up here, you can build down here. There's a bunch of cool spots, I think, that you could be using. So yeah, plenty of options, I think. Hello there, Crimson. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, for now, I'm gonna try and explore the city a little bit more in depth and see if we can find a decent spot for a little starter base. Because, I mean, hopefully my server will start at some point and I can actually build. And otherwise, I guess we might just start something here in single player, if it's really the only option we've got, and then I'll just have to rebuild it later on the server, I suppose. I do like these areas, but I think I want to go for a city location. You know, I want to make sure that I feel like I'm in the city. Oh, this would be quite cool. Some quite cool views around this place. Right. How practical is it to be this high up early on? Like, how easy is it to get there? Probably not very realistic for a starter base, right? Some of these tabajaras are looking amazing. Because, like, let's say if I build... Well, I guess this one is not too hard to get to, maybe? Where do I get up to these? Oh, maybe actually it might be a little bit more difficult to get up here than I thought. Yeah, I mean, these other parts, they have some very nice locations. Like this would be really nice. But how easy is it to get up here, like early game? If you do not have a lot of tames yet. I guess this one wouldn't be too bad. This seems to have a ramp pretty close to it. So I guess this wouldn't be too bad of a base location actually for a starter base. You do have some of these little water bits. So if you need to drink something, you can go right ahead. And it does have access, I guess, just over here as well. This would be pretty decent too. Right? Don't know. What else? Oh, this is not... I thought this was a glass floor. It's not. Maybe not so much. But definitely something over here could work. You're a little bit out of the way, so... not like right in view of everything. Yeah, the map does look really pretty. It looks really good. This is quite cool here as well. All these real random water bits. This one feels very random because there's not really a place to go. Oof, 1 out of 10. What would I give the map? I feel like that's difficult because obviously right now there's going to be a lot of recency bias, right? Because it's a new map. It just released. We've been waiting for this one a little bit. So right now I would probably say like an 8 or a 9 because I'm very excited. To be fair, I do think so far it looks really good because you have this unique city biome to work in, right? That looks really nice. The wasteland is not as sandstone-y or not as similar to what we've got before. It looks very unique still, especially some of the areas with like over there with like the more white and red accents. Of course, you have the underground forest, you have the 2 domes with the unique biomes. So yeah, I think I'm quite excited for this map. I would probably right now give it about an 8 or 9. But yeah, we'll see over time, of course, as we play. This might be a really nice spot. Got a little waterfall behind me. Got a nice little area to build my starter base. It's got some good views of the city. I feel like that's definitely something that I'm looking for right now. And I think it has some easy connections. Let's see what this goes. Yeah, this just goes right all the way down into... yeah, the center part almost. So I kind of feel like that this would be a really good base spot. A little starter base. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks that the Xbox doesn't have it yet. I really hope they manage to get it fixed soon. Especially with all the holidays coming up, you know, it's not unlikely that if they don't manage to get it out soon, everyone's gonna not be working at Christmas, right? So hopefully they can get it fixed. We got a raptor incoming. Thank you so much for the bits, Mr. Mad Dog. You absolute legend. I've told you many times. And at this point, the servers don't even seem to be starting anyway, so wouldn't change much whether I'm streaming or not. So yeah, I think we're gonna go for a little starter base over here. Now the only real question left is, what am I gonna be building for a little starter base? Like, are we just gonna go for like a little house in the new metal structures, or are we gonna go for something a little bit more on theme almost? And what would be more on theme? I don't want to go too big. I don't know what. I don't know what it could be. Maybe just a little house using all the structures. But this spot I think feels right. Oh, definitely want to have a little gated area here. I mean, even technically they could just walk in right over there. I guess I could make the little gate over here. You know, make like a proper little entrance to my base. Even though I'm gonna have to rebuild this on my server later on. Yeah, Ragnarok should be the next map, yeah. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. That does look quite nice, doesn't it? I guess the only downside is that I didn't create a snap point for this, but there we go. Okay, we're just gonna build a very makeshift wall. Oh, I think I messed this up as well because I need to snap it to the bottom things. I don't know if I've done that everywhere. No, definitely not here. So yeah, we'll see what that changes. I think we're just gonna make like a little makeshift wall to see if we can get into the vibe of these structures. Of course, I suppose I should have done the skins first at the bottom because I somehow can't seem to reach them otherwise. So we need to take down the wall. Servers aren't starting right now for me, so I can't do any server stuff. So it's just my home sweet home in single player, which I'm gonna have to rebuild on a server as soon as possible. Yeah, I think definitely once Ragnarok is released, that feels like a big turning point, right? Because that's definitely one of the more popular maps that has a lot in one map. Okay. Let's see what this ends up looking like if we just do it like this. Okay, I feel like this is slightly boring. So what I would like to do is I think sometimes I would like to swap around the textures. So that we get to break up these looks a little bit. Right, because if I do this now... Wait, they still have the same orientation? No, they don't. They're still similar, but they're now a little bit different every time. And I guess we could just try the fences at top, because I think they looks quite cool. Almost a little bit like a chain link fence design. Right? This does feel quite wastelandly already. There we go. This looks really cool. Already, you know, I think that's going to be the beauty of this. You can be a little bit more messy with this kind of style, but as a gate, an entrance to a base, and I'm not a big fan of these boring walls normally, but I feel like with these random textures and especially swapping these around, that kind of works, breaking up the, you know, having the same texture over and over again. And then judging by the trailer, if you do some painting in certain region, it's going to be really, really nice. You know, you can make some really fun things. Right, let me check on my server quickly. Nope, still hasn't started. This really does not want to start for some reason. Well, that is too bad. But yeah, this would be an easy way to just kind of create a cool looking entrance for your base, right? And then I suppose technically I would have to do some kind of entrance up there as well. But for now, we're going to keep it at that. We're going to focus on whatever little starter base build we're going to be making over here, right? I feel like there's a few things that pop into mind. I kind of want to make like a storage container. Feels like it would fit the vibe. Don't know if we could design a little storage container. Maybe we can. Like, let's see. What would a little storage container be like? Like something this size? Right, like this. Maybe it would be one longer actually. Kind of balancing out the height. Right? Why is my quarter thing not working? I can't use wooden quarter walls. Gonna have to use something else. There we go. That's weird. Actually, I guess what I should have done is with the cellar door, a large one. But I guess then I need to make it this big. So it needs to be a 3x3. Guess that means we need it a little bit bigger. Okay, if it's going to be a 3x3, it needs to be 3 high. So then it needs to be like this maybe to make like sense skill wise. But I guess it would kind of make sense to make a container with like, it's going to be quite a big container. Just because we want to use these cellar doors, I suppose. But I guess this could be your little day one dino pen maybe, if it looks any good. And I'm not convinced yet that it will. For now, we're just keeping it basic. We're getting the shape in place first. So these are... Oh, no, that's not the kind of door we want, actually. We want a proper barn door. That's what the container would be like, right? Okay, so these would be like that. I guess it's a very rusty old container. Well, it didn't start working again. I just placed a different kind of structure. But that somehow worked. All right. Okay. Slowly but surely, we're getting the vision together to make a little container dino pen. I think the doors definitely work very well. As for details, I think it would be nice maybe to have some pillars in there. Just as some, you know, some different textures. And then we definitely, of course, are going to need some ceilings on top. There we go. Yeah, kind of wish there was also a wall texture that was more similar to this top texture. Because at least for the container that I'm trying now to build, that would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Well, that's fine. We're totally free winging it today. What else would a container have? Because this would be quite boring. I think we could perhaps get away with adding some windows to the container. Because maybe, you know, they turned it into something a little bit more, right? Yeah, I feel like a lot of zombie apocalypse vibes builds would definitely go well with these. There we go. Yeah, for now I want to stay away from the other custom cosmetics though, but I definitely do think this would mix very well with the shanty stuff. Yeah, I think that breaks up the texture a little bit. You know, if we're trying to make this a container, I think that definitely catches the right vibe. Do we have railings on top? Actually, maybe the metal railing might actually be quite nice. So this one, of course, is quite cool. Because I feel like you would at least want to try and utilize this space. Because it might have been a container, but we probably, the post-apocalyptic feeling should be that it's turned into something a little bit more, right? So I feel like maybe... Oh, that's not what I wanted to delete. I wanted to delete the railing. So, what if we have some stairs going up to the thing? I feel like that's something you would do if you have this. There we go. Oh yeah, I forget you can't snap any railings to those. That's such a shame. Oh, they look really good on the sloped wall. Well, the sloped stairs. Okay. I guess another thing that would maybe look really nice on these would be ladders. Because I feel like that could almost have been there from the start. And we haven't actually looked at the ladders yet. Oh, it's actually pretty clean look for these. I think I'm just gonna add those as details. Yeah, I mean, I suppose a storage container wouldn't be a crazy complicated build, right? But at least it would allow you to house your tames in there. And I suppose we can make it a little bit more fancy by adding some of these structures around it. Okay, it would be nice to snap to this point, but I guess that's not a thing. There we go. Yeah, I feel like these should definitely only open outwards. Okay, well, seems like the start of a storage container has been made. Now we need to try and detail a little bit. But I suppose it wouldn't be too fancy. And then, well, yeah, you would definitely have your feeding trough in here. And I guess you could have a little starter base. On top. Like you could, this could have been the container. And, oh yeah, I need to save, don't I? Because I'm playing a single player. That's good, because I never usually do. I guess we could build like a little starter base on top almost, right? I feel like that would be a potentially cool idea for a starter base. I don't know how much else we could do for if it's a purely container build. It's kind of just a big box, which, I mean, that's what a container is. I guess you would definitely want to paint it. And that's where the fun could start, of course, because you could have one of these container boxes in a color, and then if you need more space for more dinos, you could start adding more containers in different shapes to kind of create a base. Maybe that's how we actually make this base more exciting, but I am definitely not going to be adding too many containers here until I get to build it on my server, so that I don't have to build this all again on the server. Although I suppose I could just upload the file to the server, maybe. Yeah, the server still hasn't started, man. What is going on with my server? Is it cursed? Should I just do a clean install? I'm just gonna reinstall the server. Reinstall it completely. And then we'll download Extinction. See if that works. Because right now it's not doing anything anyway. But yeah, I think that could be fun, because then you could have like one of the boxes and then you could place some around in different shapes, connect them together, make like a little corner. You could stack them over each other. That could be really cool. So for example, I could be starting another box like this, you know, going over the top of this one. That could be quite cool and unique. No, well, I'm currently trying to set up my private creative server, but I do have community servers, yes. But we don't have Extinction yet. That's what I will be doing after I stop streaming as soon as possible. Depending on whether they will actually start, of course, because right now Seems like they're just not wanting to start. But yeah, I think the idea of a container storage box base could actually be quite a cool one. All right, let's pick just a random color, and let's see what region we need to be painting. I guess 5 would be a good region, or 6. But I don't think we want to do it all, so if we just delete this wall and then replace it. So I think probably what I want to paint is, no, not 5. Was it 4? Yes, it was 4. Okay, well. So yeah, I probably want to paint 4 to kind of give this a color, like it was actually a container that... Wait, why is this not doing what I want? Is this a different region that I need to be painting? Oh yeah, I need to paint 3 for this one. Okay. Guess we'll save the windows for last. Yeah, the city looks amazing. I'm really excited to get going and start a lot of builds in here. It's a really cool, unique location, right? It's so different to maps we've had so far. So I'm really enjoying the new building items. I haven't played around too much. We've mostly just been checking out everything that's new, but now we're starting like a storage container kind of build, which hopefully can turn into a little starter base, which would be quite fun, I think. So right now I'm adding some color because, of course, a storage container would have some more color on it, and especially if we're going to build more, that's probably the way you're going to set them apart and not be just like random boxes. There we go. I think that already changes the look quite a bit. And of course, there we go. That quite helps as well. So basically the metal details is kind of what we're trying to paint. There we go. Wait. For some reason it's not. So I guess you can't make it entirely painted. That's weird. Well, it does transform it into something that looks a little bit more like a proper storage container. And then you probably would have something on top of it and you would try stacking it. These are the new hangar and barn doors that are part of the cellar doors. So cellar doors can also be placed in different orientations, which is why we can now have 3x3 doors and 5x5 doors to have like different sizes, which is quite exciting, which means we get a lot more freedom of ways to build, I suppose. Anyway, I see that my reinstalled server has started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut it down. And then I'm going to turn it into, hopefully, my Extinction server. So for now, I'm not really going to do any settings. Do we need any mods? Maybe not. No, I'll do the mods later. Let's first of all just check if we can get it to start, right? That would already be quite exciting if we can do that. Let's see. Let's select Extinction as the map and see if it will start this time. All right, well, at least we have some kind of idea of how to build like a little container box. But I think this is really going to come to life once you start placing a few more and build like a base out of these boxes, especially if we can get some rotations in them. I think that could be quite cool. And it's quite nice, of course, especially early on. Building a box, of course, is not uncommon in Ark. And then you have some room for your dinos. Yeah, I think we can make some kind of post-apocalyptic container storage yard base. No, the servers don't want to restart, it seems, most of the time. So right now, I've completely wiped mine. And I'm seeing if it wants to restart. I think it might have restarted. With Extinction. So I will be trying in a little bit to see if I can hop onto my server so I can just start actually building on the server instead of, you know, having to do it here. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break, get myself a refill for my water, and then we'll be back in a little bit. But for now, we can check out a nice view maybe. There we go. Lovely. Lovely view. So yeah, I will be back in a few seconds, and then hopefully we can jump onto my server and I don't have to worry about rebuilding everything we do right now, and we can start making the proper starter base out of this. So I will be right back. All right. It does in fact show that it is running, so I think it's time for me to go and check out if it's in fact up and running, and if I can switch over to build on my server instead of building in single player. I haven't tried shoveling any plants, but I would assume there is going to be a fair amount of plants to be shoveled. Oh my god, it is in fact up, and it does in fact show Extinction. That is exciting. You know what you're going to build on the cluster. That's cool. That's nice. Well, the first server didn't want to restart at all or start at all. Now it's looking like at least I've been able to get one of the Extinction servers running. So hopefully that means that as soon as I'm done with the stream, I can get the cluster up pretty soon. And then, of course, I don't know what the result has been with the poll, whether we're going to launch it instantly or not. But yeah, as soon as my stream is over, I'll keep you posted. But for now, we'll try to make a little starter base going. Because the only downside is that I can't transfer my actual character to the server, but I'll figure that out later. That is totally fine. Because I can claim anything I build anyway.
As Helena Walker once did. It is
We
here
haven't seen
that
this
she
yet.
and her allies faced their final battles. It's up to you to make sure their sacrifices weren't in vain. The alien element that ended our world has willed a titanic adversary into being, to rule in the ruins. Find a way to dethrone that king, and you'll clear the way for me to call down the arts, enabling nature to be reseeded. Humanity and Earth's many creatures, and evolution itself, can be restored. Helena Walker wanted it so. No. I wanted it. I may be the one who waits, but I'm still Helena too. I remember everything now. The struggles I faced. The losses I felt. And the love that I found. I can see the world through my own eyes again. And Survivor, I'm certain of one thing now. You got this, mate.
Damn. We've got this, apparently. Now I think we're gonna get some Bob stuff. I haven't seen this even. I skipped this last time because I was trying to set up the server or the stream.
I was wondering where you two got off to.
Yeah.
Well, don't you want to hear about how me and your old man saved the world? The first world, I mean. Earth? Santiago's told you about Earth, right?
Yeah, but Dad's not like he was in your stories, okay? Now he's just this mean guy who lies to everyone and keeps stuff from us.
Look, kid, being chief's all about making hard choices. I know I'd never want that job.
You'd make better choices, and you wouldn't destroy what everyone wants.
Everyone?
Okay, what I wanted.
Listen, I get that you're mad at him now, but Santiago was there for your Uncle Bob when it counted. Take it from a guy who's been in his fair share of firefights. Having someone who's got your back is worth all the aggravation. Well, there's some folks who never find their people. It ain't easy trying to survive out there all by your lonesome.
I guess.
Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. So it survived everything else, just to wind up in a high-octane chrome-knuckle junkyard dogfight over the last scraps on Earth.
Okay, yeah!
This looks cool. I love the Bob stuff. The animations are really fun. All right, well, it's a fresh server. Hopefully, we should be able to get it to work. And we should be back to building as soon as possible. There we go. All right. Well, we're back in Ark. This time we are on a server, which is cool, which is exciting. This, I guess, was the spot where I wanted to build. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So, yeah, we are going to have to do a little bit of rebuilding, but that's totally fine, because now we do have the server up and running, which I guess is all that matters. This should now be safe. All right, let's try get this back on the road. Large, no, large is what we used, right? Right, let's get the music back as well. There we go. I actually also made like a little Fallout themed playlist with copyright free music, which is a little bit more funky maybe. To switch from all the ARC music that we've been hearing so far. Alright, well, let's see. We need a wooden gate. So we'll make a little border wall first. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, we didn't start doing anything of the complicated work yet, so it's just around the same the right time, and now we can hopefully turn it into something a little bit more exciting than what we had so far. And I don't have to feel like I'm wasting my time if I build too much, right? Because we can easily now keep this and actually use this. Well, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be playing a whole lot of survival here. Probably just going to survival on the community server, to be honest. But, you know, at least it should be a usable design, because I'm probably going to end up making a video about it, aren't I? There we go. So we changed these to the Wasteland variant. We have the cool gate. There we go. And always out. Okay. And now we can instantly already start doing these walls a little bit more random, you know. Make sure that we have plenty of differences in the orientation of these walls, so that it feels a little bit more like it's breaking up everywhere, like it's not just the same texture going all at once everywhere. There we go. There we go. I feel like that is what we want. Yeah, why not? And then we definitely want the railings, because they are quite cool. Oh, I can't do overlapping yet. I don't have the settings on. No! There goes my freedom. I'm on official settings now. Bloody server restart. Why? Oh, I guess I still have a way higher build limit, but no collisions. Whew, that's a rough one. There we go. I mean, yeah, this does look quite cool as a little wall. The new structures work quite well for that, for sure. That's quite nice. And I would probably even go as far as probably make like a little second line in front of the wall, where you just have some fences, because I feel like that would look quite cool. Like you have like a proper little blockade of them. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, and then this is where the big box started. Somehow I don't have my foundation ready yet. Okay, so we have 1, 2. We definitely want these. Ceilings is probably also something we need. And the stairs and the ladders is something we used, right? Okay, so for the first container build, I think we're starting it over here. So it's going to be a 3 by, I think I did 9. 8. There we go. Something like this. That might be a little long, actually. Maybe 8 is enough. So we want to make sure that we go for the barn doors this time. And then we only open outward. There we go. And then I think, yeah, we want to have these pillars starting over here. Definitely this is bigger than it was, I feel like. But it's fine. Might be a good size. Because we can add in a few more details, perhaps. There we go. There we go. We're gonna have walls up like this. Walls up like so. And then we're gonna have a few windows in there. I guess it also matters where the staircase is going to be. But I guess we could also use ladders. Although a staircase eventually would be nice. I guess we're going to assume that the staircase is going to be here so that we can save this window still, have that one. I guess they're boarded up, so I don't think it matters too much if there's a window in front or a staircase in front of it. All right, so now we want to add some doors. Or well, windows, but they call it doors, you know, doors and windows. There we go. So that's the start of the build. At least these we would want to continue like this. I think this one as well, actually. And then probably around the edge here. Just as the slight little details. And then we definitely want to have some ramps in front, you know, make sure that it's easy to get the dinos out. Well, this side would probably not be used, but oh, that's unfortunate. All right, let's start updating some of these skins to change and transform this look a whole bunch. Let's see if we can have our first storage container looking nice. Not going to paint it now because I don't have mods and I can't be bothered making all the colors. I guess we could spawn them, but hey. Let's focus on the building for now, right? I mean, it's not the most complicated base, but I do feel like even though it's simple, this would be a really nice day one base, right? This is super easy so far to do. And it's quite convenient because you can take some dinos inside with these big barn door gates that we have. And I do think a little storage container build fits the theme quite nicely. Heck, you could even probably park a car in here. But that's not something you would have early game, of course. Those are a little bit later phase. There we go. So that's the start of it. We definitely also want to have these in a nice texture. There we go. Okay, and then we just fill in the ceiling to get our first storage container, well, somewhat ready. Of course, we also want to make sure that we have the railings going around. Probably gonna have the stair connect there. And here I kind of want to, yeah, I kind of want to do attempt to make another storage container. But I would kind of love to try and see if we could make it diagonal. Actually, I think I would want it here. And I would want the stairs there. Because we could kind of make some kind of entrance to this compound. Okay, for now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some foundations down here so I have support. So like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we might have to get rid of the tree, to be honest. Yeah, these trees unfortunately will have to go for now, but I guess you can always plant some trees back, right? It's not too difficult. So of course the main issue of building a storage container like this is the fact that they might not be exactly the most ideal shape. So far this would be 6 long, so this would be 7, and I guess we want to kind of have them 8 long in total. But in another ideal world, there kind of would be another storage box here. So that's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it could be a smaller one, right? There we go. So this would be another box. And the idea is that there's 2 of these boxes and then there's one going over the top. And that will kind of create this little entrance to our base. So all made out of storage containers. Yeah, you know. I think that would be kind of a cool entrance to a base. Right? And then hopefully we can get rid of all the support that we need. But yeah, I think that should work. So for now, let's quickly fill in the roof of this storage box. And I guess this one is a little bit more in the landscape, but that's fine. You know, whenever it dropped down, crashed down here, it kind of landed in there. That's totally fine. There we go. That's fine. Oh, I'm not planning to do any dino related stuff yet, so that is totally okay. And I think on these, actually, I would have to have them on the corners, because then I would like to snap the doors there. I guess maybe I could have it like this. That does stay. don't seem to be able to snap to the right side that I want. Maybe if I do it like this? But can I keep it? No, it goes away. Damn, that sucks. I'm sure there's gonna be a way to figure this out. But yeah, anyway, this would be kind of the way to make it work. I guess the downside is that if I do it like this, yeah, it's not going to align with arc structures. So what I need is, I kind of need it just to be here, right? But the downside of this would be that it's right on the edge. So I think at the very least, the box needs to go one over the edge, right? Because otherwise it's not really leaning on anything, and that would be kind of weird. Okay, and I suppose if we add in these, that should all be fine. Can we get this door still snapped to this angle? Okay, so it needs to be a full wall that we snap it to if we want to have the whole gateway here, but maybe we could also kind of hide these little pillars in here. There we go. That's kind of all we need. Yeah, that doesn't leave a lot of room. But for now, it's just about making the look work, and the idea of having a storage container looking base be viable. Because I do think this would make for a cool, like, little tribe base entrance, right? Feels very post-apocalyptic. Could be a thing. There we go. Yeah, I do feel like they should probably be open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be the middle in this case. There we go. Can add some windows in these as well, of course, to get a little bit of options for light in here. Okay, what happens? The real question. If I lead. It seems to be still supported. That is exciting. This might actually work as a little base idea. I mean, it's a very simple build, but I think you could definitely do some cool things with these. Because you technically could just keep going with these, like, storage container boxes. Whatever way you want, right? Actually... Wait. The other ones stay. It's not ideal, but I might lose the structure if I take them away. So for now, let's keep them. So yeah, I guess that would be the design, and then you fill in the top of the roof, and then we have a little storage container gateway into a little starter base. Or this would be the starter base, you know, I mean, depends on what else you want to do. In my case, I kind of have now secured this area, I suppose. So that's definitely nice. And of course, you can probably quite easily find ways to make sure that you can actually use all these structures as well. Like this is probably one there. I would want to have something like this going on so that we could go to the roof there as well. We definitely want to have the windows in place. There we go. All right, let's add in some more windows. There we go. In this case, I kind of also feel like I probably need some pillars around this edge because there's no actual door there. There we go. Oh. So yeah, it's gonna have railings, of course, around it, which means that a lot of this upper layer is already gonna be accessible as like balconies, I suppose, as part of the base. And then we definitely want to make sure that we have a proper staircase up somewhere. This upper part is probably going to be like the main part of the base. I suppose this would be my main dino pen, I think. This might be a little bit storage. Something like that. It's not a very complicated build, but I think it does create for a very interesting little base design. There we go. So we have that staircase. There we go. All right, I feel like now we are in the phase where we can start adding in a bunch of these skins to get the right proper look for this. And as I said, yeah, you probably want to paint all these containers different colors at least to really get the unique feel. But I'll wait with that until I have my proper mods, because that will save me a lot of time not trying to do that now manually. But we can already, I think, get a little bit of an idea of what this starter base would look like. And of course, the advantage is if you, like, maybe you can't manage to build this all day one, you know, right, in survival. But you could start with one of the storage boxes, the storage containers, and you could just keep adding them if you need more space, or you get tribe mates, you know, that want to have their own little room, or you get more teams, whatever. I think this would be quite a fun system, and especially like this, you can still get some really dynamic shapes. And I think that's where the base will start to get interesting, is the more you add, the more interesting it will become, pretty much. But yeah, I don't hate this. Okay, we definitely want to have some ramps into this. For now, I'm going to keep most of the plans. I kind of like the overgrown look. Feels like it fits the vibe of this post-apocalyptic looking base. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, sometimes simple can be the way to go. But yeah, I think if we add some cool paint to all these boxes, like have one being blue, one yellow, one like red, I think that's already going to add a really nice touch to this. And then you can start adding details like the lights around the place, crafting stuff, of course. Yeah, I think that's the way you're going to really bring this to life and create something quite unique. So yeah, hopefully we can get a little bit of the starter base vibe going, but I think this is actually a really doable one, you know? And it's basically build as you go, because you can keep going as crazy as you want with these storage boxes, because yeah, I mean, after all, it is a box, so you don't need to go too mental to imagine what you could do. But yeah, with adding these diagonal shapes to it, I think you do still make a pretty interesting looking base. Very Walking Dead post-apocalyptic, I feel like. You know, using the containers to block the way, secure your little area. There we go. Yeah, these textures are really nice on the new structures. That's definitely gonna be fun to play around with over the next few weeks, months. I mean, we're gonna be here for a while, right? Before we get Ragnarok. Although we might, of course, at some point start playing other maps like the Trails again, but for at least a few weeks we'll be quite invested in these things, I suppose. There we go. Getting the skins done. That's the first start. But yeah, that looks quite cool already. These two storage boxes. I mean, definitely once you add the paint to it, I think is going to be quite nice. I mean, I could just get the spawn command for paint, to be honest, but let's maybe start decorating some of them first before we do that. So we definitely want the feeding trough in this one, because that's definitely going to be like my main dino pen. And then I think it's pretty safe to say that we're going to want to have lights around. We want to have a smithy. Forge is definitely something we want in our starter area. Storage is also definitely something that we're gonna want. I guess the preserving bin. What else? What else do you need early on? Like maybe just some of the furniture, because we can make that steampunk. Yeah, the mortar and pestle, of course. Okay, this should get us started a little bit. Yeah, what I think, I'll probably add some of these lights here. You know, why not? And then I probably want to have one there. Should I have the bonfire here? I feel like having the bonfire here makes more sense. Some lights around. See, I mean, it's not really going to get dark, I suppose. Well, maybe in the meteor shower it gets a little bit darker, right? We saw that before. I guess we kind of still need a railing here. go. Does kind of feel like we maybe want to have another bonfire there. Why not? And then we can have some more lights there. Feels nice. I guess we definitely also want to have a bed somewhere. You know, that's definitely something we need. Do we want to have a bed here? I feel like this might be better as a bedroom just because it's a little bit more closed off. So maybe we take out the whip. Although I guess this was going to be the storage most likely. Yeah, because this would make more sense for storage because it's easier to drop off stuff here, right? All right. Yeah, you can now place cellar doors have now hangar doors and barn door variations. So that's quite nice to make some different types of builds. I guess what we could do, maybe we can make some kind of like almost like rooms. But then pretend like they use like scaffolding a little bit. To make like a little bit of a separation, and then we can have oh, maybe no, we have some barrels and stuff first to kind of create something a little bit more of a wall. And again, I'm gonna kind of keep with the messy theme just because of the wasteland. I feel like that kind of fits. You know, we're gonna go for aesthetically pleasing designs, but you know, still functional as well. There we go. So that would be a little bedroom, you know, that's fine. I think for crafting, kind of like the idea of having my crafting station out here. In the corner maybe. This feels like we would have the smelting over here. I don't know why. But we're gonna have some smelting over here. And then I think we're just gonna have a bunch of this around, just as a little bit of clutter. Because we don't want it there because it kind of blocks the way. There we go. So yeah, you come out of here, you can still go up here as well. This would probably be more for defense, maybe your flyer parking. What else would be in here? That's not really the middle, is it? There we go. And then we can maybe have some light around the entrances. Why not? Can have a table here maybe. With some chairs. You know, want to make sure that we have a little bit of a nice looking base here. And then we can have a little bit more of these boxes around. Why not? You know? That looks like a nice little steampunky base already. Gonna have some of these around. Change them to the nice skins. And then we can have some of our mortar and pestle up here on the table. There we go. That's starting to look like a proper little base. And then I feel like I want to have a map. There we go. See? You can make your container base feel like a home quite easily. So that would be the dino one. This is kind of like bedroom, a little bit of storage, a little bit of crafting, mostly just tribe hangout. Then over here, this is, I guess, where we want the main kind of like storage. So I'm gonna build a little bit more storage out here. Maybe we have them like this so that you can have a lot, but they're still somewhat organized. There we go, some boxes. And probably you would also want to have, you know, a little bit of extra crafting and forges here, just in case you don't want to go all the way up with the stuff you've just collected. Is there anything else we need? I feel like we've got a good start. We definitely want to have the cooking pot as well. Yeah, that's something we need. Little campfire, although I don't know if the bonfire works as a campfire, maybe. Some of these might be nice details. The war drums feels very fitting for this place for some reason as well. Water tank, I don't know if it... Well, we have water next to the base, so I guess we don't need it in this specific location. Yeah, some trophies would be cool. All right. There we go. Let's see. Where would we do some cooking? I guess, who knows? We just do some cooking here. We've got a little campfire over there. The train is not really working with me here, but we'll have some of those there just as a little bit decoration, right? And I feel like this would be a suited place for some drums, because why not? Yeah, it sucks that Xbox has to wait, doesn't it? Hope it doesn't have to wait for too long. So yeah, we can have a few of these, I think, just as like surrounding details. Feels suited to have those around, maybe around this as well. Would be nice if we could make those maybe look a little bit more like they fit in. I guess if we use the metal ones, although that's not very starter friendly. But probably aesthetic wise, it's gonna fit in a little bit more, right? So I guess, yeah, we're just gonna pretend they're the normal ones. But yeah, they're just gonna fit in a little bit more. Although for the contrast, of course, the wood is also nice. There we go. Yeah, I like the look of that. Of course, we definitely need to paint it, so... I guess we're gonna paint it after all, even though I don't have my mods yet. Okay, I guess I now need to actually get the paint on it every time. It's been a while since I used it like this. I think it was the 4th region that we needed. Yes. So yeah, this one is gonna be cyan. My proper color, of course. Oh, that's not really what I want to do. Did I paint the inside now? It's fine. I mean, probably I want to paint a bit on the inside anyway. I suppose. So, I guess we might just want to do both these regions for all of these. Because that gives a little bit of the cyan metal at the inside as well, which is what we want. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fun trying to come up with some cool designs with these builds, these new build skins. I must say, I mean, this build that I'm doing right now, it's very simple. These storage containers. But I do think it fits quite well with the skins we got. And I think you can do some really fun builds. Definitely more as like a starter base maybe, or like an easy day one base. Yeah, I think those look pretty nice. Okay. So we just paint the whole door. And then we have one storage container that has a nice little paint job, right? That looks cool. All right, what other color do we want? I feel like this one on top I want to make yellow. Because that will stand out nicely, I think. There we go. And then I need these both. There we go. And then we can get another nice storage container. Yeah, I think this is a really fun, easy little way to get your starter base. The colors definitely help, right? And you might even be able to play around with the colors on these to make like slightly darker yellow spots in some of this. You know, if you really want to go crazy with your paint, you can probably get some really cool results like that. You know, make it look like the paint is going a little bit bad. The location, it's right... Oh, wait. Let me not equip my... So it's right over here. It's a little bit higher up. So, yeah, you do have to get here. But there's an easy access way right there, which brings you right up here. And then you have this little platform, and it has some water. It has some really cool views in the city. And it feels like there isn't really anything spawning that is too hostile or too dangerous right around the corner. So I think the last one, yeah, we want to paint that red probably. Because I feel like that's some nice different colors that will stand out to each other. So there we go. But yeah, I definitely think if you play around with the paint a little bit, it would be cool to make some patterns in there with different colors. But then you of course need to have ones that match quite nicely on this specific skin. But yeah, if you think that's worth your time, you could try that. Or if you have paint mods like Scribbles where painting is a little bit easier, yeah, then it might not be as hard to try out some different combinations. Probably what I will do at some point if I've got time, although there's gonna be a lot of builds and a lot of streams coming, of course. We're gonna be building, we're gonna be streaming, we're gonna be making videos left and right, even though it's Christmas almost. There we go. I think for how simple this of an idea this is, because basically it's just boxes, right? I do think you could make quite an interesting base with this. You know, especially with the diagonal, that really helps, of course. But as a quick, easy starter base, this might be a really good option. There we go. Make it a little bit clearer. Yeah. I think I like the look of that. I think I like that very much. You know, as a little starter base. And then the good thing about this is really quite easy and fast to just keep adding more of these boxes and make it bigger. You could make a whole little compound to make safe so that you can have some more tames in the inside as well. Yeah, I think that's this is a really nice little way to get an easy, quick base. Yeah, you can just keep adding boxes. As soon as you run out of space, you just add another box. And if you play around, especially with some of these diagonals, of course, I think you can create some really interesting shapes still. And of course, if you don't, because these are all snapped together, right? But what I could now do for the next box, instead of snapping it to the other ones, I can also just start another box right here, right? So I can make different angles, and by that make it a little bit more interesting if you look at it as a whole. But yeah, I do think that even though it's quite an easy build, you can probably make something really cool with that. And it at least gave us a little bit of practice, right? With all these new, the new skins and the way they interact with each other, the way they look. And probably on your first day, you don't really want to have a mega base. Some of my crazier designs. So I think this is a nice, easy way to get you started. Yeah. I'm happy with it. I like it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. I think with that, it's almost time for me to say goodbye, because it's getting close to midnight here. So I don't want to, you know, get complaints from the neighbors or anything. And also, we've almost been going for 4 hours as well. So yeah, Storage Crate City. Well, you could do it. I think you could definitely do it. Don't know if I will do it. But it's definitely an interesting thing you could do as a build. And I have some other ideas that could go along with this quite nicely, I think. So yeah, but I think for now, that is going to be it, because I need to set up this server properly for future builds. As I said, I will be streaming tomorrow, on Sunday, on Monday. Then I'll have a little Christmas break, but after that we'll be back. And of course, there will be plenty of videos in between. So make sure you're subscribed if you aren't already, and follow along on this adventure. Of course, build suggestions are always welcome for these new structures specifically now. Best way is to leave it in any comments or videos, because of course the chat is harder to look back at. Or join my Discord and leave it in the channel for the suggestions over there. And yeah, I think we're gonna have some good fun and create some really epic base builds. But for now, I think we're gonna call it a day for there, because yeah, this was a crazy long stream, but it was really fun, and I'm very happy that we did still get to jump in to Extinction today because I was kind of losing hope and thinking I was going to go to bed without playing at all. So I'm excited at least that I got to play. Hopefully Xbox gets the update quickly as well. And for anyone that is watching that is playing on my community server or is looking for servers to play on, I do have community servers. I will be adding Extinction soon, as soon as we can get the server running and whatever the community decided to do, wait for Xbox or not. But I think I saw someone say that the overall idea was people want to get the server going. But yeah, I think we have a good day one. There's many more builds to come the next few days, weeks. And there's some other very exciting things coming later on early next year as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But anyway there, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, thank you. And hopefully I'll see you around in the next video or the next stream. But for now, goodbye.